Okay, let's jump right in. There's a huge new opportunity opening up for restoring federal gun rights. We're talking about how you can be one of the very first people to get the official heads up when the application system goes live. We'll break down who might qualify and, critically, the one thing you need to do right now to be ready.
Exactly. We're focusing on 18 U.S.C. Section 925C. That's the specific legal pathway. It allows certain individuals, people with a federal firearms disability, to actually seek relief. And what's really key here is that the Department of Justice, the DOJ, is managing this, not the ATF.
That's a major shift, isn't it? Suggests a more modern approach.
Definitely. It's set up for a case-by-case review directly under the Attorney General.
Right. And the DOJ, they've already put out the framework for how this works. They're building the online portal literally right now. So that thing launches, you absolutely want that notification immediately. This whole conversation is about unpacking that, what it means, who might have a good shot, how the process unfolds, and crucially, the single step to take today so you get that alert the second it happens. This is about being prepared, informed, and ready to act on this possibility.
Okay, so let's set the background first. Federal law, Section 922G, that's what lays out the prohibitions on possessing firearms. This covers things like felony convictions, certain restraining orders, those domestic violence misdemeanors, unlawful drug use, several categories. These are the federal disabilities we're talking about. The ones 925C can potentially address.
Got it. And 925C itself, that's the tool, the mechanism that lets the Attorney General grant relief from those specific federal bans.
That's the one. And the core standard they use is pretty direct. First, the applicant must not be likely to act in a way that's dangerous to public safety. And second, granting the relief can't be contrary to the public interest.
So it's very focused on safety and the bigger picture, and it's not automatic, right? It's tailored to each person.
Absolutely individualized. And this is critical. It is not a rubber stamp. Don't think that. It's a real safety-focused review by the DOJ. Meticulous. And another huge point. Even if you get this federal relief, it doesn't automatically wipe out any state-level gun bans you might face.
Okay. So this only addresses the federal disability. States can still have their own separate rules.
Precisely. State laws remain in effect. This relief is specifically for the federal prohibition under 922G.
Okay. So sticking with the DOJ's review, how do they figure out if someone meets those safety and public interest standards? What are they looking at?
Well, they've said it'll be a comprehensive look, a holistic review. They're going to dig into your whole record, obviously, but also your reputation now. How long has it been since your sentence ended? They'll look at any arrests, even if they didn't lead to charges, any history of substance use is relevant, mental health red flags, any past threats you might have made. And importantly, they'll reach out to local law enforcement.
Right, the CLEO notification.
Right.
The chief law enforcement officer in your area gets notified.
Yes. And they're aiming for a simple process for the CLEO to respond, usually within about 14 days. They can provide info supporting the application or reasons against it based on their local knowledge.
So it's not just a paper record, it's potentially real-world context from the local level, too.
Exactly. And throughout all this, the main question remains, are you safe to rearm? Is it in the public interest? Everything feeds back into that.
Now, the DOJ also mentioned things they call presumptive disqualifiers. What does that mean?
It means certain conditions create a strong presumption against granting relief, unless there are truly extraordinary documented circumstances. For example, if within the last 10 years you had drug distribution offenses, and that includes trying or helping someone else, or a misdemeanor crime of domestic violence, or certain other serious or violent conduct, that 10-year look back is key for those.
Okay, 10 years for those specific types. What else?
Then there's a 5-year look back. If within the last 5 years you're at any other offense that could be punished by more than 1 year in prison, that also creates a presumption against relief.
5 years for other felonies, basically.
Right, and maybe the most straightforward one, if you're currently incarcerated or on probation, parole, any kind of supervision, or if you're currently prohibited for any reason under 922G, right now, you just aren't eligible for relief at this time. You have to be past that stage.
So those timeframes, the 10 years and 5 years, they're based on risk assessment.
Yeah, basically. Data generally shows that the risk of reoffending drops over time. So DOJ picked 10 years for those violence-related or drug distribution offenses, and 5 years for others, reflecting that trend. The clear message is, the longer you've maintained a clean record and stable life post-sentence, the better your chances look. But, it always comes back to the DOJ making final call based on the whole picture, case by case.
Makes sense. Is there a cost to apply?
They expect an initial application fee, probably around $20. It's meant to cover basic program costs, but they've also indicated there will likely be waivers for people who can't afford it, indigent applicants, and they can adjust that fee down the road if needed.
Okay, $20 potential waivers. Got it. So pulling this all together, who looks like a potentially competitive applicant when this system opens up?
Well, based on everything DOJ has laid out, you're likely in a strong position if your life clearly shows low risk. Think a long time with 0 arrests, no violence in your background, no substance abuse issues, stable employment, stable life, good character references, a clean record since you finished your sentence. Basically, demonstrating responsibility and safety over a significant period. That's what builds a competitive case.
Right. So the opposite side of that coin, what makes an application less competitive or likely to hit those presumptions against relief?
That would be things like recent serious violence on the record, recent drug trafficking, recent domestic violence issues, or, like we said, being currently under supervision. If those are present, the presumption is going to run against granting relief. Now, that doesn't mean the door is locked forever, but it definitely means you'll need more time and really solid, concrete proof of significant lasting change to overcome that presumption.
And just to be clear, someone does get relief. It's not like a permanent shield, right, if they mess up later.
Absolutely not. If you get relief, but then later commit a new offense that disqualifies you under federal law, you become prohibited again. It's about ongoing conduct and responsibility.
Okay, which brings us to the most critical part for listeners right now.
Yeah.
What's the single most important action to take today?
Right. To make sure you get that official alert the instant the portal is live, here's exactly what you need to do. It's simple.
Step 1, go to the website regulations.gov. That's regulations.gov. Once you're there, find the search bar. It's usually right at the top.
Step 2. In that search bar, type this specific docket number, DOJ LA 2025-00004. That's DOJ-LA-20025-0004. Hit search. You'll see that docket listed. Click on it.
Okay, you're on the docket page. Step 3, look for a button or link that says subscribe. Click it. It'll ask for your email. Put in one email address. Make absolutely sure it's one you check every single day.
Step 4. Hit the final subscribe button, and then this is important. Immediately check your email inbox. You should get a confirmation email pretty quickly. Click the verification link in that email. That locks it in.
And why is this specific action so crucial?
Because subscribing directly to the official docket means you get an automatic email the moment anything updates. That includes any new documents, any changes in instructions, and crucially, the link to the actual application portal the second DOJ posts it. It cuts through any rumors, any delays from third parties. You get the info straight from the source instantly.
One email, one subscribe, one verify, and you're set.
That's it. So when that email alert hits your phone, open it right away. Click the link they provide, look for the application form itself, or the detailed instructions on how to proceed.
And then you need to be ready to move, right? Have your documents organized.
Exactly. You'll want your supporting documents already gathered, have your personal narrative ready, be prepared to clearly explain why you meet the criteria, why you're safe, stable, and why relief is appropriate. Just focus on addressing the factors the DOJ has already said they'll be looking at. That's your roadmap.
Okay, let's do a quick rapid recap of the key points.
All right. 925C lets the Attorney General restore federal gun rights, case by case based on safety and public interest.
The DOJ runs the show now. This is their modern process. ATF isn't handling these relief applications anymore as of 2025.
DOJ looks at everything. Your record, time clean, current behavior, substance use, mental health factors, and local police input.
Remember those presumptions. 10 years back for serious violence, drug distribution, domestic violence. 5 years back for other felonies.
And if you're currently in prison or on supervision, no relief right now.
Big one. Federal relief does not cancel out state-level gun bans. You still have to follow your state's laws.
Expect a small application fee, around $20, but waivers should be available if you can't afford it.
And the action for today, regulations.gov. Search DOJ-LA 2025-0004. Subscribe. Verify one good email address.
That puts you in the front row to get the official notification when that portal opens. Be prepared before the alert arrives.
Absolutely. Get your ducks in a row now. If you want help organizing checklists, plain English guides on preparing, maybe look into the 925 Made Simple workbook.
Yeah, that's available at legal-gangsta.com/shop-par. It's designed to help with exactly this preparation, this whole new pathway. It really is a significant move toward a more personalized look at people seeking restoration. The real question for anyone thinking about this isn't just, can I legally apply? It's, can I demonstrate a deep, verifiable commitment to safety and responsibility? That's the foundation.
Well said. Move smart. Get ready to be first. This is about being educated and taking action on a real possibility. Now go set up that subscription.